Good afternoon, Jets Nation. Welcome to the Jets Show. And the New York Jets lose to the Detroit Lions 20-17 in heartbreaking fashion. So let's go ahead and talk about the good and the bad from today's loss. So the final 2 minutes of this game were absolutely insane. The Detroit Lions score a 51-yard touchdown at the very start of this 2-minute period on 4th and inches. No worry though, the New York Jets have 3 timeouts with 1 minute 49 seconds remaining. Surely we can do something against the NFL's second worst defense. Well, we don't do anything. As you can see, we didn't score a single point during this final stretch of the game. Why is that? Well, the New York Jets missed a 58-yard field goal after Zach Wilson had this crazy scramble play behind the line of scrimmage, chucked it up to Elijah Moore. He caught it, somehow got the first down on 4th and 19, somehow put the New York Jets in field position to kick the field goal to advance this game to overtime. But Greg Zuerlein just completely misses it wide left by like 40 yards. Absolutely horrible kick. But also on this drive, Zach Wilson missed a wide open Braxton Berrios. If Braxton Berrios makes the catch, or if Zach Wilson makes the throw, I should say, he puts us in field goal position. There's like a minute and 20 seconds remaining, and maybe the New York Jets even score a touchdown because we still got 2 minutes left. The Jets offensive line also allowed 2 sacks on this final drive as well, and Zach Wilson had 0 time to throw during these final minutes as well. So the Jets offense somehow put us in field goal position, but they didn't play good during this final stretch. And sure, you can blame the defense for this loss, or sure, you can blame Greg Zuerlein for this loss, but when it all boils down, the Jets offense lost them the game today. And the special teams lost this game as well, because the Detroit Lions, they did score 20 points on the day, but the special teams allowed them a touchdown. Zach Wilson throws an interception deep into the Detroit Lions territory, and because of that interception, the Lions put 3 points on the board. I mean, the Jets defense, outside of that 51-yard touchdown, held Jared Goff to under 200 yards passing on the day, and the Lions had not scored a single offensive touchdown that entire game. The NFL's hottest offense didn't score a single offensive touchdown until the final 2 minutes of the game. I mean, the Jets defense played their hearts out today. They couldn't get a stop when it mattered the most, but it shouldn't have mattered. I mean, the Detroit Lions had the second worst defense in the entire NFL, and somehow the New York Jets couldn't even muster up enough points to beat them. I mean, they allowed 26 points per game. The Jets scored 17. We scored 0 points in the first and third quarters. That's absolutely unacceptable. I mean, you're telling me that the Jets defense, who forced the Detroit Lions to punt every single drive pretty much in the second half, and the Jets couldn't score at least 1 point in the third quarter, couldn't at least have 1 drive in the second half, outside of, the last 2 that led to points on the board. I mean, the performance the offense had today is unacceptable. I mean, sure, we did put up 317 yards to the air, only 50 yards in the game, which isn't good at all, but I mean, 317 yards in the air are a plus, but it should have been more. I mean, Zach Wilson was missing wide open receivers pretty much all game long. I mean, as I said, he overthrew Braxton Berrios on that final drive and overthrew countless receivers towards the end of the game and in the second half as well. And he also threw the interception that led to 3 Detroit Lions points. I mean, the New York Jets were the better team today just because of our defense. Defense kept us in this game 100%. Because of offensive miscues and because of special teams miscues, the New York Jets lose this game. And I find myself saying this pretty much every single week. Because you look at the losses the New York Jets have had this season, pretty much every single one of them boils down to the offense and special teams not doing their job. Absolutely unacceptable offensive performance from the New York Jets today. We'll have to go ahead and see what we do against the Jacksonville Jaguars next week on Thursday Night Football. And the Jaguars also just beat the Dallas Cowboys as well in overtime. So they're another extremely hot team coming into the Big Apple. So what are the New York Jets going to be able to do against the Jacksonville Jaguars next week? I guess we're going to have to find out. It is on Thursday, so we have a short week this week. Going to be a pretty crazy week for content. But I'm your host, Jets, signing off for now. See you guys later. Peace.